It is here, a long-awaited day. The first playoff games at college football's highest level. We begin where postseason football was first created. The Rose Bowl stands ready for a new era. The defiant, resilient, reigning champs from Florida State, survivors of 29 straight, underdogs today against the surging Ducks from Oregon. A dream quarterback collision. The prideful Hawaiian, Marcus Mariota, has been almost flawless this year. Fellow Heisman winner, Jameis Winston, back at the scene of his championship heroics, so far unbeatable as a starter. Today, seniors like record-smashing receiver Rashad Green are hungry to extend their careers one more game. And many, like Mariota's center, Hronis Grasu, will grit their teeth and ignore pain. Two running backs who were in high school a year ago, Royce Freeman and Dalvin Cook, will be counted on as workhorses on this big proving ground. They always make a fashion statement. This is the debut of the all-apple green unis and the matte green helmets. A win streak that stretches back 29 games to late 2012. Mark Helfrich and his offense will get the football first. The 40-year-old Oregon native, who's 23-3 in 2 seasons, is with Tom Rinaldi.
Chris, thank you very much. Coach, what
game presented by Northwestern Mutual. Oregon can boast some dangerous return men. Carlos Williams flanking Cook. It's the young guy with the ball running right, has a crease, and has a first down, or nearly a first down, in front of Williams. Williams has a first down into Oregon territory, cuts it back, dragged down inside the 30. So the Noles
force field goals and not allow the touchdowns.
You think that red zone defense is the deciding factor in this game?
Sure do.
So Aguayo, who made it from 43, taken off the board. This from an angle in 28. No problem again. Oregon does well to prevent a touchdown after that personal foul, and now it swings back to Marcus Mariota. Mariota back on first down, fires across the middle. It's caught by Bayless, doing his best to be a weapon.
Up to the top. Actually, 4 receivers up to the top.
High snap. Mariota rolls and flips a short pass high, but it's collected for a first down by Charles Nelson.
And respect Royce Freeman can open that up.
Mariota forces one over the middle, caught, first down inside the 20. Dwayne
found his third option.
Mariota keeps it and gives it off to Nelson there, and Nelson rolling down near the pylon, marked out at the 1.
A short, good spot.
And now diving over the pile for a touchdown is Freeman. And the Ducks strike back quickly. And now they'll spread them out and get a look. They go for 2 quite often if they think it's an advantageous play. And they're going to throw it. This is Taylor Alley. Pitches it out, and the Ducks grab a point. 8-3. Christian French. Now the senior Williams spelling the freshman Cook. Winston loops it downfield, has a man open, and it's caught. Knocked out of bounds, Travis Rudolph at the
deal with those receivers out on the perimeter.
20-yard gain. Now the Noles playing with some tempo. Jesus Wilson on the edge. Another first down.
Edwards in the lineup. Will they use him as a decoy? They roll up their sleeves and see who's tougher, or they fake the run and go play action?
Edwards lined up behind the tackle. Option look. Winston, keeper, reaches for the goal line. Touchdown! And the Seminoles reclaim the lead by a few inches there. They had to work for it.
Interesting call by Jimbo Fisher. A look that he has not shown much at all. On 4th and goal, Jameis loses ground, about to pitch, and then decides to cut underneath. Tony Washington grabs a hold of him, and it's really going to come down to his knee touch before he breaks the plane.
He looks
he
down.
may be down.
They'll
He's going to
take
be
a look
down.
at this.
Previous ruling of a touchdown is under further review.
He's going to be down at the half-yard line. We're going to watch the right knee. It's like it touches right about there, short. He's definitely short of the goal line.
After review, the runner's knee was down with the ball short of the goal line. Ball will be placed at the 1/2-yard line, first down.
Tony Washington was one of the heroes of that defensive stand for Oregon. He's the guy that grabbed Winston's leg.
Absolutely. But collapse down. He's got to pull it out.
Handoff inside. Tyner loose. Out to the 25. Another.
Now they run the football up the middle.
It's Mariota keeper. Gets the edge. Flashes the speed. Field goals. Angled attempt from 28 yards for Schneider. And they're very accurate from close range. Huge 88-yard drive to tack on 3 and stretch it to an 8-point game. 25-yard line. So Winston, play action on first down. Fires over the middle, complete, and that's Travis Rudolph, the freshman, with a catch into Oregon territory. Cook from a deep position, takes a handoff, gets the edge. Dalvin Cook makes a man miss on the edge, tiptoes. 3rd and 9. Winston fires a strike over the middle, 1st and goal. Well thrown dart. Maguire, who has never missed in his career inside the 40, knocks it right through. But once again, the Seminoles march a long way, 65 yards in this case, cannot find the end zone. Although
Getting the ball up the middle, getting the ball to the outside. There he goes again, keeping it.
Mariota up the middle, shows the acceleration, then slides down. 3rd and 3. Mariota now pressured, backpedaling, stays alive, fires over the middle, complete for a first down. Carrington down inside the 30. It's Tyner in the game, and he's got the football. Thomas Tyner running through a tackle inside the 20, hauled down inside the 10. Still in the game. They fake it to him. Mariota fires far side. Marshall hammers down near the.
Only 2 defenders.
Another quick play. And waltzing into the end zone is Tyner to finish off this touchdown drive. And Oregon stretches the lead to double digits.
Not only do you have a Florida State defense giving up points, you have a Florida State defense right now that is confused. They're frustrated because they can't get lined up fast. A lot on this drive for the Noles.
Winston well protected. Plenty of time for someone to work free, and it's looped downfield and caught. It was Williams again. Winston across the middle, caught by Erman Lane, and the freshman takes a big hit.
Down.
Leary in motion, and they run it to that left side. Williams breaks free, stutter step, standing up, touchdown. Noles find the end zone for the first time, and this pattern repeats of getting points before halftime.
The Noles say, you know what? We can score in a hurry, too. 6 plays, 71 yards in a minute 35.
Mark Helfrich working his way toward Tom Rinaldi, and plenty to talk about in this first half. Tackles this year. That's an insane number.
Yeah, he's a little guy. He's 5'8", 170 pounds, but they say he's just a ball hawk. He goes in and throws his body in there.
So the second half, when Winston typically shines, they start from the 20, and Jameis fires over the middle, complete for a 20-yard gain. It's Travis. On 2nd and 9, Winston has excellent time, and again fires across the middle, complete for a first.
Downs instead of field goals inside the 20.
There's a 2nd and 10 handoff to Cook, who bounces it, now cuts back, follows a block from Rudolph, and muscles, loses the football. Oregon's got it. At the end of the run, the ball came out. And the true freshman coughs it up
What a great effort by Derek Malone not to give up on the play. 22 will come in from behind and rip that football out before Cook's knee touches the ground. This is a great game. Florida State did a nice job on the outside zone play, but 22 Malone, who was behind the play, was no longer involved in the play, but he didn't give up on it. Or anybody that makes a crucial mistake, let alone a true freshman.
Mariota fakes it to Freeman and now fires. Carrington running free, still on his feet. Hurdled a tackler and dives now near the 30.
Right side.
Nelson in motion. They fake it to Freeman. Mariota on the roll, cuts it back, now fires late, complete to Bayless, who's been a weapon today, and the tight end muscling down near the 10. And Farrow. Freeman running right, cuts it back, muscles into the end zone, and the Ducks stretch the lead in their first possession of the second half. Cook's fumble turned the ball over, and the Ducks march 69 yards in 5 quick plays. Second time. Dalvin Cook lined up deep. They fake it to him. Winston rolling back and fires underneath to the fullback Stevenson, who's out near midfield before Daniel stops him. Another first down. Pressure. Tyson Coleman cleaned it up. And that play lost 11 yards. Far sideline catch made, first down. It's Wilson. And a nice strong throw. Wilson's going to throw. And they find the spot in the zone. It's Green beginning to get involved. First down in the red zone.
Jameis Winston uses his eyes, starting to get a lot more involved.
First down play action. Winston on the run. Fires back down near the goal line. Caught and reaching for the end zone. Touchdown, Travis Rudolph. That's how a championship team responds. You thought the Noles were going to go away?
How about the call here on 1st and 10? Great mixture of plays by Jimbo Fisher. Some runs, some throws, and on 1st and 10, Oregon brings some pressure. They go play action, and Jameis Winston rolls away from it to get outside of the pressure and makes another accurate throw, this time to the freshman Rudolph.
Winston's first touchdown. Because your head can swim when you play this fast. Mariota thinking fast, makes a completion on the far side, and running free is Darren Carrington. Tempo is deadly, and execution equally so.
They ran the same play the previous play where he threw it out into the flat to the tight end. A nice lane right here, and he makes the throw on time and allows him to come back underneath the safety because he got the football out of his hands quickly. That was the key to being able to make that cut and then eventually take it to the house for another Duck touchdown.
Ducks show pressure, then back off into coverage, but it's Cook underneath, losing the ball. Caught it and fumbled it. Reggie Daniels for the Ducks. A second turnover and a second fumble by the Troops.
Right now with a nice lead by 12 points. They get a turnover. Now you're going to see tempo.
Fake it to Freeman. Pump fake. Running free again as Carrington sidesteps a man and scores. Made to pay in a hurry for Dalvin Cook.
Now watch the Florida State defense. You see how they attacked they're thinking about that short, quick throw. They bit up on that pump fake. They do it so many times in this offense. Carrington acting like he's blocking, then goes downfield, makes the throw. Set up once again, Chris, by the turnover by the freshman.
Yeah, both of Cook's fumbles have been cashed in for touchdowns. Winston and the Noles are really up against it now, down 19 to a team on a roll. Noles. Robinson replaces him. It's a first down run, and breaking free, Williams, the senior, spinning to the 35-yard line.
It's a much long.
They need 5 yards here to really maintain contact in this football game. Ducks Rush only 3. Winston has all day. Tries to escape, circles back, still alive. Loses the football. Ball comes out. It's scooped up by the Ducks. And Tony Washington streaking to the end zone. Is that the Ducks' dagger?
You know, in some ways, with the year that Winston and Florida State, the year that they've enjoyed and coming back so many different times, it almost took all of his reads early. He's trying to keep this play alive. And as he starts to scramble around, Carlos Williams was there to break free. But it's very tough to see him. And how about Tony Washington? He's the one, he left Carlos Williams in coverage to get pressure. And when he did, Jameis Winston just trying to keep the play alive, just fighting and struggling to try to make something happen.
That's the 3rd fumble recovery on the season for Washington. He made a big sack to clinch a win over Washington State very early in the return. Winston. Ball came out wobbly, picked off. It was out of the hands of Travis Rudolph. Another turnover. Was his arm hit as he threw?
The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage by DeForest Buckner, 6'7", 290. And we knew with Buckner and Armstead, one 6'7" and the other 6'8", that they had a chance to knock these footballs down. And you'll see it off to the left. 44, number 70. He gets his hand on the ball right there, deflects it. Made it tougher for Rudolph to hold on to the ball, but then it goes out of his hands. And there is Dargan again. He's made a lot of big plays tonight for the Ducks defense. Had a strip that eventually led to a fumble and a touchdown for Oregon. This time off the tip ball from his teammate Buckner through the more manageable.
Excellent percentage all year long, converting on 4th down. He stopped earlier. Mariota keeps it for now, cuts back, and Marcus Mariota, a green blur to the end zone. And the Ducks hang half 100. +1 on the defending champs.
Watch Kasher. He's in position to make the play. He outruns Kasher. Kasher should at the very least made him pitch the ball. And their offensive attack mode. They get a turnover, change the momentum. Boom. They turn up the accelerator.
Over the middle, into traffic, catch made. 1st down across the 40-yard line. And it's Green. The game was October 11th. They led 42-10 over the Bruins for a couple of late touchdowns. Winston a lot of time. And the catch made. Wilson trying to break free. Lost the ball again. And the Ducks have it. Another turnover. The 5th. The 5th in less than 18 minutes.
Unbelievable. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this.
We covered that, Kirk. Malone is in there again, forcing it. And now Tyner breaking free. And Thomas Tyner pinballing down near the 40-yard line. Tyner has a 1st down and more. Lowers the head down near the 20. It's a great point, Kirk.
Chip Kelly in this offense calling the plays. Done a heck of a job.
Big shoes to fill. And Tyner cuts loose. Thomas Tyner to the end zone for the 2nd time.
I'll tell you something. Florida State's quit. I don't know if I've ever said they would ever say that, but Florida State has quit. They have shut down the operation here in the semifinal. Early in the 4th quarter.
Tyner reaching that very same end zone here in the Rose Bowl, where the late game victory formation. 34 unanswered points to turn a close game into a beatdown. And the Seminoles head for the locker room. Not many of them heading to midfield to shake hands.
Glad to see Jameis Winston, as a leader of this team, stuck it out. Over half the Florida State team right into the locker room. didn't come across. Jimbo Fisher shakes hands.
Disappointing to you?
That's disappointing that 70.
Pasadena so long. Now to New Orleans, the Crimson Tide and the Buckeyes semifinal number 2.